Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back with our Lightbearer faction account. Really killing it, guys. 37-40. We made a lot of progression. Actually went up about 50 stages earlier today, which is kind of crazy. But looking at our Lightbearers, they are almost completely done, guys. We need a couple more pieces of furniture. We also do need a little bit higher signature items, and then of course the engraving. Now, a couple of heroes that I'm noticing really standing out within here, especially as we're going through the campaign. One is Peggy. Peggy has actually done incredibly well. The survivability that she has, I cannot wait to get her furniture up a little bit higher, get that signature up a little bit higher. But the guards are actually tanking off some enemies, taking some of the damage away from some of the heroes. I know she's not going to be meta. I know she's not going to be really prime, but she is working absolutely well in here. Another one is Thane. Guys, Thane with the survivability, we did go ahead and build out his furniture. We have his signature item. We even have the tier 3. I'm thinking of putting tier 4 on him, and he's going to be actually one of my tanks. I do want to get the engraving up on Thane because so far, guys, like I said, he's been doing an incredible job, and we'll actually go ahead and get him to that plus 60 engraving, allowing the skills, not only the crit damage amplification, each critical strike he deals increases the attack rating for 5 seconds, stacking 10 times. Guys, now that is a huge, an absolute huge number when you're stacking that up 10 times. Absolutely love him. I do have to get some of my class-specific artifacts on here. I don't really have many on the faction accounts. Super difficult to get through there. But I'm hoping with building out a couple of these heroes that we can get not only the additional damage out of there, but also get those signature items or the artifacts so we can actually finish out a couple of these heroes. We know there is a new Wilder hero on the way, so right now we're going to do our summons like we normally do. We unfortunately are not getting a Lightbearer hero. It is going to be a Wilder hero that's coming up pretty soon. I've been using all of my items in here. We've been doing our summons. We've been doing pretty much everything that we need to really get these accounts going, as well as leveling up our dimensional heroes, building up Baba Yaga, because on the specific faction accounts, we can use the faction, which on this one is Lightbearers, Celestials, Hypogean, Dimensionals. That is it, guys. That is what is comprised of our 5 teams. So we're going to have to build them up higher. Even though I know they are leveled pretty high, we're going to have to build out the specific heroes a little bit higher to ensure that we can still make some more progression. So looking here, guys, boom, we got a copy of Frampton right off the bat. Absolutely love that. We got Athalia 2, very solid summon right there. Celestial and a Hypogean cannot even say anything about that. That is a really good summons. Temple of Time, we are saving every single emblem we have. I'm buying the emblems every single day. So when we do get the faction-specific Awakened heroes, we can build those out. Stargazers, we're looking for Ulna. And overall with the summons, guys, we're just going to go ahead, burn through these. Faction summons I'm going to save till we get a new hero, but the regular summons we'll go ahead and use, see if we can pick up some more elite heroes like Tylee right there. And also hoping we can pick up some legendary heroes would be nice. And there is a copy of Angelo. I think a lot of these heroes, guys, are pretty much done. And look at that. That adds our 5th and final star there to Astrilda. She is absolutely phenomenal, guys. She's another hero. Tanks actually exceptionally well, which I like to see. And looking here, we have everybody. We have everybody built up. We just need a couple more stars on Oscar, and that's it. And that will be completely done, all 5 stars on our Lightbearers. Again, I know we need a couple more pieces of furniture. And we're also looking here to get another copy, but I think Scarlet is done at this point, which she is. She's already at 5 stars. She's already ascended. So Scarlet is done. We got, it looks like a couple more stars to add on there. And right now, a lot of these accounts are getting stuck because of the need for more heroes. So 4 pulls here with our comment scrolls and a double right there, guys. Desira and Mishka, 2 very strong heroes. And I feel like we're going to be full here in a minute. The diamonds, we're going to go ahead and utilize the diamonds to build out a couple more of our Stargazer heroes. So we're still looking for Ulna on here. And another one right there, another copy of Mishka. Very nice to see. This one, of course, going Lightbearer, which is probably just going to be some more food with Morrow. Stargazers, we have 2 pulls here. We have 3 additional pulls with diamonds, so 5 in total. Hoping that we can get a couple more copies of Ulna out of here. And I still hate getting the arena tickets, but there's a copy, guys. One single copy of Ulna right there. And a second, 2 copies in a row. Very nice. That will allow us to build up Ulna just a little bit more. And I'm really hoping that we can continue. 2 more pulls. Got some more resources. Got a Mauler card in there. Then our final pull, unfortunately, didn't give us another copy. All right, so let's see who we can build out here, guys. We got another star here on Sophia. Pushing the towers has given us a ton of cards. And look at that. Brutus finally hits the ascended level. Gonna have to move him in there. And I think that's it, short of Ulna. Ulna getting another copy right there, which gives us our Legendary Plus. I believe 2 more copies and she'll be up to Mythic, building her up. Lucretia's already built. Then, of course, we have all of our dimensional heroes here that are definitely well built out, guys. Got at least plus 20 signature items on all of those. So hitting up the Oak Inn, 22,000. Again, still trying to finish out the rest of these Lightbearer heroes, especially trying to finish out Scarlet. Does an incredible amount of damage. We're going to drop Joker out of here. I'm going to put Baba Yaga in here. Her 3 of 9, very strong. 9 of 9, the same, is a very strong build with both of those. So first summon, just some legendary. Second, third one, of course, is going to be a mythic piece, which is a piece for Queen. Queen, super effective within the 5 pull. We've utilized her actually in a couple different formations. A lot of players question how to use her. Having her built out, guys, she just has to survive. That is really the biggest thing that I can really say about her. The crowd control aspect she provides is strong. You just have to get her to survive. The survivability aspect of there, very important, which I'm not sure if we even moved Baba Yaga in here. I know right now I was leveling up or building up Damon's room. So let's drop Baba Yaga in here. There she is, guys. Because we did pick up 1 piece of her furniture. Not sure if we're going to have an area to build her up. And you can see here, guys, this is kind of comprised of our 5 teams. I'm using the Lightbearers, Celestials, Hypogeans, and our Dimensional Heroes. So building those out right there. We'll have to continue. After this, we'll build out the rooms a little bit more. But let's see who we got here to finish. We have Peggy. And you know what, guys? I'm going to go with Peggy. We're going to build out Peggy. I know normal accounts, I wouldn't advise it, but I'm seeing exactly how well she is doing. I'm happy with her performance. So that gives us the 9 of 9 on Peggy. Still got that plus 30 engraving in there, which I absolutely love to see. So we'll drop her out of here. And then looking here, Celestials. We can drop Ulna in here. Ulna is going to be built relatively quick. Furniture, we have Merlin in there, and then we have 1 copy extra for Thane. But Merlin has to be built out as well, so I do have some work to do in the Oak Inn to continue our progression in there. Towers I've been pushing, Arcane Labyrinth I've been pushing, Voyages I still got to complete Peaks of Time. Then, of course, guys, the campaign. So within the campaign, we've been pushing, and I've been trying a bunch of different heroes, really trying to deal with Athalia, especially formations like this. You have Athalia, you have Nara, and you have Tassie, meaning you're going to have to deal with a considerable amount of crowd control to really keep these heroes alive. And again, looking at the lineup that we have, Belinda we're not using right now, but all of these factions or all of these formations are knockback formation. Here we're dealing with Athalia again, which can be very hard, but we do have Thane in there tanking. This is our dimensional team, and then kind of a hodgepodge of the Celestials and the Hypogean heroes in here. We also do have Rain in this one. So I'm hoping that we can continue making progression. Like I said, with Peggy, she died right there off the bat, and that is what has been happening. I'm going to have to switch around a couple different formations here to deal with Athalia. But Maro, guys, is another hero, super strong. Maro does a ton of damage. Couple that with Rosaline, it's very tough. You can even see here we almost got Wukong down right there, but 410 million damage, and Rosaline or Rose putting out a lot of damage there as well. Gonna have to continue to build out Peggy. I know she's not really a counter in here. I wonder how he'll do. So interesting to see if Rigby would be one-shotted, which he was not. So we got the shield on Lucius. Lucius, of course, Not really used when you get to this stage in the game, but specifically with these accounts, guys, it is working. Rigby is another hero. When he scales, is very, very difficult to kill, guys. Once Rigby gets all of his abilities, skills, and abilities up, he is really hard to kill. So this team, we're going to do double pushback, which of course we missed there on Kaz. Again, this one we're going to have to work on and see. Might have to swap up some of these formations. I'm seeing exactly how the Thane formation will work here. And Thane picks up an early banish. One of the big reasons I hate Tassie, guys, is that banish ability. Super difficult to deal with. But in here, you do have Falks. Falks will, of course, clear out Brutus's shield, which is very powerful. But this, another Athalia comp. Again, difficult to deal with in here, especially Oscar. Oscar, out of all the formations here, guys, Oscar has probably been the most disappointing that I've had. Oscar is a hero that I haven't really found a place for, even having them built out considerably like we have seen. Oscar, unfortunately, dies really fast. Even Estrelda, guys, we have Estrelda built out. Estrelda's got all of her furniture, everything of that nature. Dies out in pretty much one shot, but the damage that Scarlet's putting out, of course, supersedes that one. This team, relatively easy. Dimensionals. We do have to add that furniture on Merlin. Again, I'm going to have to add him in there and build him out. But Ainz is just doing an incredible amount of damage, allowing us to progress. And then in here, I'm just going to drop Gwen, which I think they were going to confine. I thought it was going to be Gwen or Lucretia. But this is another one, guys, we're going to have to work this formation a little bit or just rely on the RNG to get this one down. Rain running in the back. Again, Rain's a good hero depending on where you're using her. Because I wonder even, some more crowd control. We do have Prince of Persia in here. We do have Leonardo. We have a couple heroes in here that can really provide some crowd control, which I feel like is exactly what we need. Give Lucretia the ability to scale up a little bit and also the crowd control aspect. And there we go, guys. That wins the stages. So I'm going to continue through here. We are on 37-40 is complete. We should be able to finish out 37, get into chapter 38. So definitely making some solid progression in here. I'm going to have to decide who within the light bearers that we're going to continue to build with the engraving. Again, Peggy, I am liking. Thane, we have built. Gonna have to build out some more plus 30 signature items as well. Peggy might make a big difference. Guards are immune to crowd control when beside Peggy. That again might make a pretty good difference. I know the 9 of 9 furniture is pretty nice as well. So entering the battlefield, all guards receive a shield. So there's a big damage mitigation factor there. So we're gonna have to figure out, change up a couple artifacts or a couple of their artifacts, get them built up a little bit more. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. That is the light bearers. I'm hoping we can get into 38 at this point. Running all of this team has been light bearers since day one, which is kind of crazy. But guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.